Storyteller just got a massive update with a ton of new puzzles. And if you haven't seen this game before, you are given a prompt and you have to create a story that fits that prompt. So a heartbreak with a happy ending must first start with love. The heartbreak can only come after the love, like from death, but you could drag a revive scene for Eve to come back and to give them a happy ending. I'm fine with that being the picture for the happy ending. Here I have to have someone rejected by their own spouse. So we got Isobel and Edgar get married. But Edgar just kind of forgets. Wedding night? What wedding night? I'm a single man and I'll marry Lenora. So when Isobel propositions him, he's like, no, I'm in love with Lenora. What do you mean? I'll see you in court. Oh, now there's a new dog. Old heartbroken dog dies happy. So here we see at the park a companionship between a man and his dog, having a great time. No greater bond. But I guess the dog has to heartbreak. Oh, tragic. What about this time thing? It's just time passes. If I have Edgar revive, the dog could be happy again. Oh, and the dog's old. Edgar's back, still wagging his tail, what's left of it. The dog gets one little last bit of peace before going to the great butterfly farm in the sky. Out of curiosity, is Edgar heartbroken? One must imagine Edgar happy. Isobel is haunted by her husband. So first, she needs a husband. And knowing what I know about Isobel, she doesn't deserve him. Because Isobel's always up to some crafty stuff. They get in a fight. And just because of one fight, Isobel immediately goes to the poison Edgar's wine, killing him. And now she is fighting with a ghost. Ghost combat. Get owned. And then Isobel escapes to the chapel where she's haunted again. Got him. Curse is lifted. Haven't I done this already? Like the witch is supposed to curse the prince? Oh, we're giving her motivation. She's not evil by design. She's evil because first these two are in love and then the prince rejects her? Maybe this isn't needed. I feel like the witch has to curse somebody. Maybe Snowy? I'm so confused. Wait, what is going on? Snowy and Prince can kiss. The curse is gone. Yeah. How do you get the witch to curse? Maybe on the love boat? The witch wants to kiss the prince and he rejects her. She's now mad. Now she's like, all right, let's row this boat ashore so I can get you. And now in the forest, he communicates to Snowy and then lifts the curse. Okay, pretty crafty, but it makes sense. There's something just magical about a game that perfectly mirrors real life. A kiss and a curse. So there's just the witch and the prince. I wonder if the prince could reject her and then she'd curse him. And the cauldron, I think this makes the witch look younger. So now the young witch can approach the prince in the forest and they can make up. I mean, I feel like he would have gone for the young witch even without the curse. I guess you can find out actually. Like there's a young witch and then they meet in the forest and they fall in love. You didn't even need to do this whole curse thing. You're dumb. You just created more work for yourself. Tiny gets a kiss. We stand a short king. Who should Tiny kiss? Snowy rejects him. The witch, he rejects her. What about the prince? Also rejects Tiny. Why does nobody like Tiny? So sad. There's also the mirror scene. Who is the fairest in the land? Snowy? So it praises Snowy. Okay. Do I need the mirror to somehow praise Tiny? Or do I need to turn Tiny into a frog? Like the witch could be angry at Tiny and then get him. About the same height. So maybe now he could get Snowy? What? Well, I have an idea. Hold up. Wait. I've got a plan. We don't even need the mirror for this scheme because the prince could also reject the witch and then part 2. And now there's 2 frogs. These frogs look alike. It's me, the prince. I am a frog. You should kiss me. But Snowy gets on the boat and the old switcheroo is pulled. Oh, there are 2 ways to get this. Ungrateful maiden and prince saves Tiny. Well, to me, it feels like prince saved Tiny here, but I assume they mean with a kiss. Let me mess this around then. Just swap the roles here where Snowy... Oh, the witch just isn't interested. Yeah, the witch isn't interested, but here's a different idea. Here's how the witch can get Snowy. If the witch sees that Snowy's the fairest maiden, then she could get Snowy. And now, Snowy would come up to the prince in the forest and then kiss Tiny. So then an ungrateful maiden. How about this? If I have the mirror praise Snowy, Snowy becomes a frog. What happens if Tiny comes across her in the forest? Tiny falls in love. Snowy just wants to become human again. So they smooch, and oh, that's a 4-panel solution. But now, ideally, he should be in love because he saved her, but oh, he rejects him. Well, would this be better on a boat? What a tragic end. A murderer is arrested. There's a remorse scene, huh? Well, the Duke isn't gonna murder anybody because he's too infatuated with his gun, but the butler might do it and just get the Duke and then immediately feel remorse. What have I done? I shot the guy who pays me. How am I gonna pay my bills? I turned myself in. Neat. The usurper is forgiven. With the dog? You tell me this dog is about to usurp the queen? Hold up. Tell me the dog's gonna... He's gonna pull the lever. Oh, he's got a plan. He wants the crown. The dog takes the throne. King Dog. What a ploy. And now he's had his fun, so he can save the queen. She wants the crown back, so she takes it. Oh, she can't, because the dog is too fast and running around, so she has to then imprison the dog for his crimes, take the crown back, and then forgive him. It's okay, I get you were just playing around, but like, what the hell, dude? The dog is unperturbed too. He's like, I'll do it again. The queen beheads all men. Oh no. Oh no, I'm too close to the queen. Oh god, no! So there's a lot of different scenes, and the fact that there's a revive scene makes me think the knight's gotta get the crown. So if there's like a cliff, doesn't the baron just push the queen off? Yeah. And then the knight would take the crown, upset about the queen, but then the queen comes back. He's like, you bastard, give me back my crown. I thought you were dead. Give it back. The crown's going off the edge. Maybe we should have thought about that a little bit more. And their continuous rampage. Oh, she needs to behead them. This isn't right. She just can't take the crown. Oh, yeah, this is complex actually. And the execution can only happen by the person with the crown. Maybe she would marry the knight for his crown back. But she's so suspicious. She's giving them the side eye at the wedding. Well, you know what's happening. First, the knight for taking the crown, even though he thought she was dead. And then getting the baron for starting this all. If you're this blindly in love, maybe a beheading might be to your benefit. Oh, the return of Adam. Adam resurrects the 3rd day. Is that how the story goes? Well, he dies, and then 3 days go by. Oh. That might be the 4th day. Hold on, wait a second. The grave has a moon, so is that supposed to symbolize night? 1 day, 2 day, and then the revive? Nice. Ooh, you gotta pay attention. I didn't even think the 3 days is symbolic in this story. I think he just wanted to float. Eve rejects apple. Yeah, take that, Tim. So there's a judgment scene and a temptation scene. Okay, the Eve should be rejecting the apple. So should Adam. Well, wait, hold on. Maybe if Adam rejects or eats the apple, gets smitten by God, Eve could see that happening and then be like, no. The fear of the Skyclops is too scary. God is happy at everyone. Happy. He doesn't look happy. They haven't even done anything wrong yet. You should be happy. Well, maybe the story needs to start like the other one, where Adam's tempted and then smitten. Eve kind of gets it and then rejects the temptation. So God is like, you are pure. And then Adam can revive. And actually, this should actually happen first. So Adam could then reject this and be like, nah, I'm not having that happen again. Once was enough. And now God is like, you both are pure. Adam watches his love die. So first we have love, well, and then a temptation, and then he watches his love die because of him. Oh no. What if Adam was to eat the apple, and then Adam gives an apple to Eve? Oh, another temptation scene will do that, yeah. The chain of temptation. But Adam has to watch his love die. Here, they're both getting smitten. So, I mean, he kind of watches his love die, if you can call that watching. How does Adam get spared? Well, maybe if he's smitten once and then revives, maybe God is over it now. He's like, okay, I get it. But she doesn't. Damn, that's cold. I think the moral of the story is pretty clear here. Apples might be unhealthy for you. Friedrich takes revenge. What the? Is Judgment with Adam and Eve and a gun? Who is this guy? This is definitely a reference I'm not getting. Taking revenge. So I imagine he falls in love with Eve. Oh, he's gonna kill God. Okay, I see now. There's the temptation. God smites her and he sees it, heartbroken, gets a gun, and then writes a book. Or maybe just kind of, that, yeah, there we go. Took me a second. Yeah, that one actually went over my head because I don't know how to read. 3 heads roll. Like down the bowling alley on the 10th frame or what? Oh, triple execution, I get it. Well, this looks tough because I don't know who's gonna come out on top yet. We could see an affair, the king sees an affair of the queen. The knight, well, she's not into him. Would the queen ever just execute the baron? Not right away, but he might kidnap the queen. Do you think the king just kind of knows? Hold on. Here's the plan. The knight could rescue the queen. She wants the baron dead, so she'll execute him. And now she might have an affair with the knight, and the king sees. Well, the king can't be happy about this, so he gets the last laugh in the end. Got him. Is he the only one that could live here? I think so, with only 6 panels. What a tragic fate for these. Dying to not enough space on the page. A pet comes back to life to enact revenge. What? A pet? That is the craziest idea of a story I've ever heard of. So we got, Bernard hanging out with the dog, and Isabel's like, ooh. What about Bernard and Isobel? I mean, they're cool, so is the dog. How do we start any conflict here? With Isobel? Oh no, she wouldn't. She really wouldn't. What about Isobel and the dog? Oh, puppy dog eyes. Well, she doesn't like the dog, but like not enough to push him off a cliff. How do we get conflict going at all? Isobel wouldn't just push Bernard off. No, because I mean, they're pretty friendly. Like they can exchange flowers. The dog's cool with it. So maybe now the dog is cool with Isobel? Nah, still hasn't made that connection yet. This also could just be Isabel's dog. No, it can't be. As we all know, women cannot own dogs. What if just like an alive person revives? Or they'd be rightfully confused. What am I doing here? Bro, you're getting a second life. Stop complaining. You collect a 1-up mushroom and you're like, well, I don't know what to do with this. Boing. I mean, the dog by the cliff is pretty cool. Dog's cool with everybody. Maybe Bernard sees that Isobel doesn't like his dog? That doesn't change anything. What have I not even thought of yet? The dog needs to die somehow in order to come back to life. But who would, I mean, Isobel is the only one evil enough to kill this dog, but she's just not doing it. What if it's the other way around? Isobel likes Bernard, but then she sees that Bernard actually cares for the dog more, and that pisses her off? No. Oh my God, she kicks it. No. I warned you all of that, bitch. I could hear you in the 3rd level. Oh, Tyler, you're overreacting. She's not that bad. She's just a little she kicked the dog off a cliff, you pricks. And now the dog has to enact revenge. He's back. Honestly, what if he just just... Oh, man. Fatal mistake. Bernard has the space in his heart for 2 loves, but Isobel got greedy. Is there anything like, do the dog and Bernard just reunite? I guess he doesn't even realize anything happened. His expression is the same. Yeah, we can end this with a happy ending. Bernard has no idea of the adventure his dog went on, but the dog, he'll have a story to tell his pals for the rest of his life.